Hello, I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm excited to talk to you today about diffusing essential oils. I love that we can diffuse essential oils. So today I'm going to talk to you about why we diffuse them. I'm going to show you how to use 4 different diffusers that Young Living has, and I'm going to share with you some of my favorite blends and singles to diffuse. So why do we diffuse essential oils? There's a lot of different reasons. The most basic one is that it makes our homes or our cars or our offices smell good. How many times do you go in somewhere and there's a plug-in in the wall, or people are spraying air freshener, or maybe the air freshener automatically sprays? Y'all, that stuff is toxic. Toxic, toxic, toxic. If you have it in your homes, please get rid of it. Like, throw it out, don't even use it up. So being able to diffuse essential oils is a much, much healthier alternative. So it makes our homes smell great. It is rejuvenating our bodies and helping our bodies function at their optimum levels because we're breathing in these oils that are so good for us. It's also great for elevating mood or for calming the room down, depending on which oils you like to use. So I'm going to give you a little overview of how to use these, because I get lots of questions about diffusers. How do I turn them on? Does the light work? You know, lots of questions. So we're going to start with this one. This is the DewDrop diffuser, and this one comes, as of this recording, in the premium starter kit that Young Living offers. And so this little guy is really simple to use. The top can be a bit tricky sometimes, but you just have to play with it, okay? So let me show you. So you hold the bottom, and then you turn the top like that, and it pops off. Then you take off this little cone, and then you pour the water inside, okay? And you can, I honestly can never keep track of what kind of water goes in which diffuser. So you can use tap water, purified water, distilled water, and I'll pour it in there, and there is, you see on the inside there, there's a little red dot. You see the red dot? And that is the fill line. So fill your diffuser up to that fill line, and then I like to add between 4 and 8 drops of essential oil. I think the instructions say 10, and so you can really put in as many as you want. So then to turn it on, well, okay, so we filled it with water, we've added our oil, and then we put it back together here. And so you just put the lid back on and then turn it so it snaps. And then you push the little button to turn it on. It doesn't have anything in it right now, so that's why it's flashing the light. But the light will turn on, the diffusion will come out. You can push the button a number of times to turn the light off, to make it diffuse intermittently. There's a lot of features on these little guys. So this is the DewDrop diffuser. Now the next one that I want to talk about is the Aria diffuser. Now this one is kind of like the Cadillac of diffusers. There's a lot of features on this guy. And I want to show you how to put it together, because it took me a little while. It comes in, you know, this nice box, and then you're like, what do all these pieces do? Okay, but it's not, you can do it. All right, so we've got a little piece here. You see that? So that just goes on like that, okay? And you want it to be pointing towards the inside. Otherwise, it will interfere with the glass dome. Then we've got this other little piece. I don't know the names for them. Got this other little piece that hooks on right there, and then you fill that, that's all there is to it. That was your assembly, okay? So then you fill it with water, again to the fill line, and add whatever oil you would like. Then that sets back on there, and the Aria comes with a handy dandy remote. And this is where a lot of your features are. So we have a power button, and then we have a length of time for diffusing button, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours. We've got melody on or off because the Aria plays music. You can also, with your Aria, there is a plug in here for a sound cable, like an MP3 player, your phone, or whatever. You can plug it in and then have music streaming through your Aria. So cool. A little speaker and a diffuser there. Or it plays its own built-in melody. You can turn the volume up or down, and then it's also got some really pretty LED lights that you can see. Okay, so that's the Aria. Scoot that one over. And now this one is actually my personal favorite diffuser. This is the Rainstone, and I just think it's gorgeous. I don't know, something about the shape, like, I love it. So I'm gonna actually fill this one with water and turn it on for you. Okay, so now in the, let's see, so this little part comes off, if you want to clean it or whatever, okay? So then that slides back on there, okay? And on the inside, there is a little lever. If you reach down in here with your finger, you can push it up and down. So you want to have that little lever pushed up when you pour water in there to protect the electronics. Now, I have filled it with the little lever down because I forgot, and it was fine. It wasn't a big deal, but just as a general rule. And also, if you notice that this one's not actually misting, check that, because if you move that thing up and down, that will turn the mist on or off. So there's a little troubleshooting for you. All right, so I'm gonna fill this guy with water, and I kind of look down inside while I do it because the little red fill bubble is down in there. So I've done that, and then we are gonna put a little lemon and peppermint, and yeah, we'll do a little lemon and peppermint. I thought I had lavender over here, but I didn't grab it. So lavender, lemon, and peppermint are a great combination when the seasons are changing, things might be a little stuffy, and you just want some air support, right, to help you breathe a little better. So that is a great combination of oils. So what I do is I do 4 drops of each one, of lavender, peppermint, and lemon. So we'll do our lemon and our peppermint here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you'll notice that when I do those, I end up with 12 drops of oil in the diffuser. So there's no hard and fast rule about how many drops you can have in your diffuser. 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, so then this little guy goes on top. All right, did I turn the lever? There we go. So put the little lever down, stick that guy on top, and then this comes with another remote. Just in case you're curious, if something happens to the remote, it gets lost or damaged, you can get a new one for about $8. I actually called Young Living right after I got my Rainstone and said, okay, I have little kids. What happens if my remote gets tossed in the toilet, right? Does that ever happen at your house? Yeah, anyway. So, $8. I was like, okay, whew, very good. All right, so there's a little sensor on the side here, right in the front. And so I'm gonna click the on button, and there comes the mist coming out of there. And now I can set this to run for 1, 2, 3, or 6 hours. I can turn the mist on or off, and I can turn the ionizer on and off. So I'm gonna set it to run for 3 hours. And then I can also change the colors. So I've got this fun green and a purple. Right, I love it. So I have this one in my room all the time. I love to move it to the bathroom, set it up. I love it. This is my favorite. So that is the Rainstone. And now we're going to talk about the kids' diffusers from Young Living. We're going to talk about the kid diffusers from Young Living. And I have a sweet little helper here who is going to tell you a little bit.
Well, in my dolphin diffuser, you can, put little water in this little container.
Here, let's go
and then
over here so
oil,
they can see.
and then a little oil. And then you put it inside of the dolphin diffuser. That's its shape. And then you press this. Can we show it to the people?
Yep, so then you push that to turn it on and off. There's also a light switch on or off, and it just fits onto the bottom of the diffuser. You gotta turn it around a little bit.
And then we put it on the bottom of the diffuser,
Like that.
and then we turn the on button.
It's not plugged in. All right, so that's how it works. There's also a dinosaur diffuser, and there's a horse diffuser as well. So lots of fun kid options. The base of the diffuser, the actual diffuser itself, is interchangeable with all of the diffuser kid covers. So you can just get the cover and then use the same diffuser on the bottom of it. She wants to know if we can get the horse diffuser. Okay, so what is your favorite oil to diffuse?
Lemon oil.
Lemon oil is her favorite. She loves to put lemon oil in there. And also, two that I love to do for kids are the Sleepy Eyes blend, really great at nap time and bedtime. And then we've got Sniffle Ease if they have a little bit of runny nose, something like that going on. And then a few other combinations that I really like. This is Valor. This is Valor. I love to diffuse Valor. I diffuse Valor rather sparingly just because it's out of stock right now, but this is one of my absolute favorites to diffuse. I also love to diffuse frankincense and orange together. They smell fabulous and they're really great for mood uplifting as well. So if somebody's a little grumpy in your house, put in some frankincense and orange in your diffuser. And if you Google, there are lots of great diffuser recipes online that'll give you lots of different ideas on what you can do in your diffuser. All right, well, thank you for listening to our little talk here on diffusers. I hope it was helpful. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. All right, have a great day.
Wait, Mom, I want to ask them if they want to smell this.
Well, they can't, baby. They're on the video.
And the smell?
Okay.
Doesn't it smell good?
It smells so good. Go hit stop, remember? That's your job.
What?
You're supposed to go hit stop on the camera.